I remember that after me and Sharon Stone went in the wall, we said, this is very nice. There are no giant naked people eating people here. But it is too bad Mammy is gone. She's not here. We were sad. But we realized that we were alone because our pet was in New York. And New York was all the way across the oceans because he took a plane that was also a submarine on a train. It's underwater. But then, so me and Sharon Stone and our short blonde friend Alan Rickman were there, and we were just the three of us. And then the military government people said, we need land, we want to retake outside of the walls, so we don't need to build more walls, so we can build more walls. And they sent 100,000 people to the wall to go outside of the wall. And when they were there, they were like, it is very nice out here. And then giant naked people showed up and ate them. And they were sad. But Ricky Gervais's father was there, and he was sad because his father died. And he realized, I don't have a father, and you two are the only people I know. I am one unpopular bastard. And then he tried to cut his nose off, to try and be Voldemort, so he didn't have to worry about being popular, but he failed because he's Alan Rickman, and he does not cut himself. So then, me, Sharon Stone, and Alan Rickman were like, we have no money or foods, and Pep for the past year and a half has been in New York, and he's not, I don't know where the hell he is. So we decided we would join the military peoples. And we did. And when we were there, we met this nice girl who seemed to like kumquats. We called her Kumquat Girl. And she was eating a kumquat in the middle of military people. And the military man said, you put your kumquat away, you can't eat kumquats here. This is not a kumquat eating premises. And she cried, so he let her continue eating her kumquat. But then, after, we also met a short, bald boy his name was Alan Jehoshaphat, and he looked like he had AIDS, but he didn't. We also met this one faggot named, insert homosexual name here. That's what we called him, good old Insert. That boy went down fighting. I remember his battle cry was, Insert's gonna kill ya. Because he didn't have a name. It was just Insert name. That little girl's gonna die. Oh, it's a bunch of little kids. But after we had joined the bear, we said, my girl, this place is beautiful. And then we're sad. But then, after that, we were like, what should we do? Should we defend the wall? Should we go further behind more fucking walls? Or should we go outside of the wall to take more wall? And we decided that we would go outside of the wall to take more wall. But before we could make the decision, a gigantic penis man showed up and smacked the wall to our new city. And then then more giant naked people without genitalia showed up and started eating people again. And the voice person on the radio said, there are giant naked people without genitalia eating everyone. You people will need to go fight them. And we were like, okay. So we did. And we went out to go fight them. And when we did, Alan Rickman was on a rooftop because his jumpy spears were out of jump juice, which is warthog semen. And we sat there and we were sad. And I came to save him because a giant naked man without genitalia but who had a beard ate him, but he was in his throat because Alan Rickman was blonde, and giant bearded people without genitalia can't eat blonde people well. So, as he was eating him, Alan Rickman thought he was going to die. But then I came and I was like, no, Alan Rickman, you're not going to die. And I grabbed him. And he was like, oh my god, you saved me. And I threw him to the roof, and he was like, ah, you saved me. I'll get you out. And right when he went to get me out, the giant naked man bit down. And I was sad, because his stomach did not have TV. Or it did, but it only had cable. And I wanted satellite. But then, as Alan Rickman was crying, then Sharon Stone came and was like, Alan Rickman, I'm going to save you. And the two of them left for adventures. This person's a dick and they know their family. Fuck you, Tyson. But then they were fighting and they were like, wait a minute. There's giant naked man without genitalia fighting all the giant naked men without genitalia. And then, as the giant naked man without genitalia who was fighting all the others finally defeated them, all the other giant naked people without genitalia, he died. But he wasn't really dead. He just fell down and hit his knee and had a bruise on the back of his neck. And I came out from the bruise on the back of his neck because he was really mean. But I didn't want people to know, so I called myself Jerry Jacksoni, and they never knew until I popped out from the bruise on the back of my neck because I had my feelings hurt. But, so then, as I look around, realizing where am I, because I'm high right now, or then, and right now, that's another one, fuck you, don't shut me. But then Alan Rickman was like, oh my god, you're alive! And I was like, yes I am, Alan Rickman. Yes I am. And then we met a very short man with ill temper, and we named him Jerry. Just kidding. We named him number 3. So he was, because he was only 3 feet tall. But then we sat there and thought, motherfucker, he's 3.5 feet tall. We can't name him 3. End chapter 2.